Hi and welcome to DIY Glam by Jazz. Yes, this is Jasmine. Thank you for selecting this video. I just moved and I really wanted to change the look of my room. As you see, it's pretty plain. We did sell our bedroom set, so we just wanted to create something new. So that's why this is part 1. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2. Not sure if there's going to be a part 3, but in the meantime you get to see the transformation, the makeover, and how I made a Luxe totally really glam look and on a budget. So the first area we wanted to tackle was the bed. We purchased this the second week of May and we didn't get this until a month later, and it was pretty easy to do. I'm gonna follow and show you guys the 5 steps that it took to assemble this bed. I purchased this at Macy's. This one, the regular price is $4.99. Every so often you see it go on special, and we ended up paying $341.10 using another 10% off using a code. This comes in 2 different colors. It comes with the color gray, which is a much lighter color, and it also comes in the color charcoal. And I selected the color gray, but for some reason it looks charcoal. We sent that information over to Macy's and they did gave us back a refund of $100. So this one was, guys, truly on a budget. So this one, like I mentioned, it comes in 5 steps. It was pretty easy to assemble, and you will see that all the pieces put together. It comes with all the screws and the instructions. So I'm going to show you kind of briefly how we did on each of the steps. So yeah, on this video we're going to tackle the bed and also 2 mirror frames. Now that we remove all the pieces from the box and see the instructions, it did say it's only 5 steps. It seems pretty easy. And of step number 1, all we need are 3 items, and that's the headboard and the 2 side pieces. You will see they were not labeled A, B, or C. You will just see that they were labeled just right and left, which made it a lot easier. And on each side you could see that there's some screws that you need to attach, and it tells you exactly which numbers you need to attach, and you see us attaching that to one of the sides. I do like that it has that Velcro, which you just open it and just pass those screws through there to connect the headboard to the side piece. And then once you finish, you just have to close it with that Velcro, which I love that. And you get to do that the same thing. We applied 3 on one side, and then we're going to continue on the other side and do the same thing. And once you do that, then you're finished with step 1. For step 2, all we need is that plate. We only need 2 of those plates and 8 set of screws. And as you see, there's going to be 8 set of those screws for one side. And as you see, we're working on the right side, which is going to be connecting the headboard with the side piece and then the bottom piece. We did tighten that with that manual piece, but then we just want to make sure that it's sturdy, so we wanted to use an electric screwdriver. Once we finish connecting those bottom piece, and we're going to work on the other side. What I do like that these pieces, they came with the screws, they came with everything. You just have to attach that, and then that means that we finish with step 2 and step 3. So yeah, our last step is applying these pieces here, the slat and the slat support leg, and the only screws we have left, I believe, was number 6, which that is step number 5 here. Yeah, those are screws number 6, and this will finish this bed. It wasn't hard to do at all, and I like that on step 4 or step 3 that already came together. We just have to hook that in. And step 4 is applying the legs, the support legs, to the wood that you see there, and then we are going to attach it to the bed. We are so pleased that this came out at the end. I really love the bed. I feel like it's a lot bigger, and I mean at least taller than what I expected. I really like the details, and I think it was exactly what I did picture. The only thing that did change for me was the color, but it worked out in our favor. I did wanted the a lighter color, but I'm really pleased how this came out. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it in, but then I have to get ready to move on to day 2 because we do want to make this an extreme bedroom makeover. So let's go ahead and start with day 2. So now let's tweak these mirrors. I purchased this exactly a year ago at Michael's. As you see the price there, the tag was $49.99. There was no special sign, but just for some reason we scanned it and it was showing a different price. And then online it was actually showing a different price. So they didn't have that many options on the detail. And then a year later we realized we purchased 2 different designs, but it was okay because for that, the price we paid for, we couldn't be any happier. But these colors, as you see, all of them were dark colors, and I wanted to tweak them to go with the flow of the theme for this bedroom look. And as you see, this is 18 by 24, and the clearance price was for $16.47. So my suggestion to you guys is always be in the lookout for any mirrors, or just go ahead and search and buy just regular mirrors and try to add a little frame to it to make it more affordable. So we are going to be using this metallic silver spray paint. I have used this in the past and I really like the coverage, especially that we're using such a dark color, or this frame is a dark color, so it will cover it pretty well. I was so excited to do it so quickly that I barely put blue tape on the border, so that is a no-no, guys. You need to always apply the blue tape. But then I'm going to show you some techniques that I did to clear the mirror when some of that paint went through the mirror, but it was still easy for me to take it out. So I'm going to go ahead and apply one coat. It was very windy, so the precision of the coats were not even, and you're gonna see how off it came out. But I just love already that even with one coat, it truly covered that dark color, and it was blending and coming out, giving me that metallic silver finish that I was going for. So this needs another coat. It's already dried. So I put 2 strips of the blue tape, and then I'm just going to put this right in the center where the mirror is at, and then I'm just going to go ahead and apply another coat. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. You can see some areas on the top that need more, another coat, and then I think this should be finished. And also probably on the top. I did notice that the frames have different texture, different design. but I think that's okay. After applying 2 coats and letting it dry, as I was removing the blue tape, I could see that some of that paint did seep through, and that's not going to look cute on the mirror. It's not the look that I was going for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some nail polish remover and some cotton pads. I'm going to apply that and wet that pretty well and work in the mirror to remove any of the excess that is touching the mirror. Once I was happy with how it looked, I clean out the nail polish remover from the mirror just using a rag and just soap. And once I did that and I was happy with how much of that nail polish remover it was removed, then I used my regular glass cleaner. So here it concludes this video. You guys got to see part 1, which was day 1 and day 2. We did the bed together and completed these mirrors, and I'm already happy how glam and so nice this is coming together. Any of those links, I'm gonna try to share them guys below. Even this bedding that I purchased from Amazon was very affordable, and remember, this size is queen. So I truly appreciate some of your time that you spent with me. I hope that you are able to stick around. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys could see part 2.